Right, buddy, let's talk Brian and Mbuemo. Now, there's been no update on the deal, so I'm not going to I'm going to embed transfer news into it, but I'm not going to talk mainly about the transfer news. But I want to talk about why is it taking this long for Manchester United to get Brian and Mbuemo. Ultimately, it's taken way too long. It's been over like 30 days now since we had that tweet or that breaking news from David Ornstein confirming Brian and Mbuemo has chosen Manchester United. Now, listen, the updates it's still just gaps in valuations. Now, Manchester United hope that not Chelsea, sorry, Manchester United hope that they can get Brentford's Brian and Mbuemo. Manchester United hope they can get Brentford's Brian and Mbuemo for around £65 million, and hoping that he will be available for them to go on the pre-season tour, which starts our first pre-season games in 8 days, and then we go to the American tour shortly after that, so maybe 8 to 10 days. I don't actually know the date when we're supposed to be flying to America, but it is in about that region. I mean, if you look at our first game in America for the pre-season tour, it's the 27th of July, which is 2 weeks on Sunday against West Ham. So if we do want to get Mbuemo done, we need to get that deal quickly. I think we all know that. I think the fact that it's dragging on this long is kind of concerning. Obviously, we've seen Wissa being heavily linked to Nottingham Forest. Obviously, a lot of players are moving. I mean, you're seeing if Madueke goes for 50, what Brian and Mbuemo's worth probably 65, 70 million. Now, the fact that, and the thing that's frustrating me is every time we go on pre-season where we've never got the complete squad. Like, I remember, was it when we bought Onana and Mason Mount and these sorts of players, they were joining up here and there, like midway through pre-season. And I think this massively does affect us going into the season. We haven't given the players time to adapt. And listen, that's not really on a Mbuemo thing. That's more of a Manchester United thing. And then every year we set off the season poor, and then we probably have a run of poor games, and then go out and buy an irrational signing. I mean, we did it under Ten Hag. We had a poor first start to the season. I think we lost to Brighton on the first game of Ten Hag's era, and then we went out, signed Casemiro for £60 million or £70 million, was then unveiled. Like, we need to just show that ambition and that quickly, and I think that's something that Manchester United have struggled about now. As I said, with I'm seeing a lot of people say with Mbuemo, as soon as you get like some exits, you can bring in other players, and that is right. I mean, we've seen that Jadon Sancho wants 45 million, not 45 million, 4.3 million, sorry, as a severance package. I'd honestly pay that and then just let him go, to be honest. And then that gives us it fills a gap. And then we can go out and sign Brian and Mbuemo. As I said, the main frustrating thing is the fact that we haven't been able to kind of sell him yet, to sell Sancho. But listen, Brian and Mbuemo, what's really going on? To be honest, nothing much. I mean, United, we put the second bid in. That's really about it. That's been rejected. It was 62.5. United want to go in, put a third bid in. Hopefully that bid does get accepted, and then we can finally get our player that we want in Brian and Mbuemo. The third bid again has taken so long to go in, but that really is all what it is. I'm hoping Manchester United can get some players. I mean, we're seeing clubs like Tottenham get, or I don't know, they haven't got Morgan Gibbs White, but they've got a new manager. They're bringing in Kudus, like they're spending money, looking to invest. Arsenal, they're doing their thing. Chelsea bringing in players, Delap, João Pedro, and they've even got a very, very good squad. Like Manchester United finished 15th in the Premier League, and we haven't brought any players in. And the squad, I mean, all we've really done is just added Cunha. That's it. Diego Leon ain't going to get many first team minutes. So we are really setting up Ruben Amorim for failure. And I feel for him, because this is obviously not the squad that he wanted. He obviously wants players gone. Rashford gone, Garnacho gone. Return Garnacho, he won't be joining the team for pre-season training. We've seen those reports yesterday. He wants Garnacho gone, he wants Anthony gone, he wants Sancho gone, he wants to bring in a new keeper, like all these sorts of things, which at Sporting they allowed him to do, and that's where he succeeded. He wants to bring in Mbuemo and a striker, but United just haven't been able to give him the money to do that. And again, when was the last time we had a really good transfer window? Yes, last season we bought in Euro, Xerxes, Ugarte. That was a decent window, to be fair, but before that you look at Onana, Anthony, Mason Mount, like ridiculous money, and not many of them have really turned out to be good. So listen, we need to get it right. Yes, it's all about strategy, but we're over 40 days now into the transfer window. Actually, no, it was probably like 25-30 days, because we did have that break where it was closed. And all we've signed is Cunha. We've got no one gone. I mean, we've released players, but that's really about it. Like, we need to get, I think at this point, get Mbuemo done, focus on sales, and then start to bring in a striker. And then Mbuemo deal's key. As I said, to conclude, I did want to have a conversation about Mbuemo, but I did kind of talk about other things in there. And Mbuemo deal is progressing slowly. United know what Brentford want. As I said, United need to act quickly and very, very fast in order to get this deal done. But listen, I'm going to leave it there. We'll be back tomorrow with the 7 p.m. news show. Thank you very much for watching, and peace.